last night, first career playoff game at the Garden in front of 15,000 people. What was that moment like for you, especially as a native New Yorker?
I mean, it was amazing. Like we have amazing fans, and they were loud. Like yesterday, it was super loud. We felt the floor shaking, and it was great having the fans back, or the amount of fans that we had yesterday in the gym. It felt amazing. So.
Rebecca Harlow.
Hey, Obi, sort of just two for you here, but just to have your first playoff game under your belt and done, how much relief does that give you, especially when you had a good outing there to just go out and play your game moving forward? And the second one is, as you guys went through the film today, without giving anything up on the game plan here, do you guys feel that your off-ball movement could change at all to help shore Julius up, whether or not he's going to pass or make a play himself?
For the first question, like it was obviously amazing being able to play in the playoffs my first season or first year in the NBA. So I had a great time out there, but we're not done. Like we still have a lot of work to do. And for that second question, I just feel like we're in the gym learning new things every day, and we're gonna be ready for the next game coming up. So
Peter Body.
Hey, Obi. The team got off to a slow start last night, and then you and Quick came in and kind of gave a spark. You had the dunk. He had a couple of threes. Just what was that like for you guys in your first postseason game?
It was awesome. Like me and Quick being the rookies of the team, the young guys of the team, I feel like we just got to come in and bring that spark to the team. Whether that's scoring, whether that's making hustle plays, whatever we got to do to bring a spark to the team to bring us to give us more energy, we're gonna do that. So every chance we get when we get on that court, we're trying to bring a spark. So.
Malika Andrews.
Hey, Obi, I'm wondering, you mentioned it being your first season and your first playoffs, but for so many of your teammates, it's also theirs. I'm wondering, what are the positives of that being all in one boat, sort of largely together? And then what are the drawbacks of not necessarily having that veteran depth of being like, well, what exactly is this like? And can you tell me all about it from a teammate perspective?
I mean, yeah, some of us haven't been to the playoffs, but some of us have, like Taj, Derek, Tibbs, like we have a lot of guys, enough guys around us to tell us what it's like and how it's gonna be and what things we gotta look for in this playoff run. So we're learning every day, getting feedback from those guys on how we can improve, and like I said, we're gonna be ready for the next game. So
Sandro Gasparo.
Hey, Obi, just kind of building off of that, as you look to rebound on Wednesday, what were some of the things that you learned from game one as you look to game two?
It's definitely not like regular season. Like it's definitely a lot more physical. Guys are banging around a lot more. Definitely need to lock in on a scouting report. Know our job on the court, and just be a threat while we're on the court and doing everything we can in the minutes that we get. So everybody who's on the bench comes in and does what they have to do to help the starters out. And when the starters get back in, they do what they do best and help us win games. So
Rebecca Harlow.
Obi, now that you're in a situation where you're facing the same team over and over again, it was widely reported the way that Trey left the floor last night talking about how he silenced the Garden. Is that something that you use as fuel, or as much as possible do you try not to allow anything that's being said by the other side into what you are doing?
I mean, we really not really worried about anything that happens over social media. We're really just locked in day by day. Like it's a 7-game series, and we basically just lock in. Like we take every game day by day, and we're learning and getting better every single day. Like our fuel is when we step onto that court. Like our switch turns on as soon as we step in between those lines, and we're gonna be ready next game. So.